I received the word sociopost. This is referring to a couple of words, sociopath and social post, like social media post. I also received the words, there's a lot of fear going on right now. I received the words, peaceful boss. Something about a boat. I received the words, they're all going to sing happy birthday. I received the words, a content player and a content creator. I received the words, above the law. I received the word, discipline. I received the words, house you. Thinking about what you said and wrong matters. And matters is being used as in there being wrong instances of things. I received the words, your favorite event. 2 or 3 favors of a life. I received the words, open spiritual gifts. And open is being used as in they are being used where everyone can see. I received the words maternity and they need you. This is referring to someone, many people, but someone in particular, using someone for breeding. This is talking about using someone with spiritual gifts as a vessel in order to produce other human beings with spiritual gifts. I am receiving Mother Mary. I received the words, whatever it is you're going to be talking about, it's going to shock people. I received the words, Queen of Sheba. And this is referring to jealousy. This is referring to people calling a woman who is spiritually gifted Queen of Sheba, said with disdain in their voice. This phrase means that she thinks she's better than everyone else, This phrase is being said by people who are deeply envious. And for listening to it, she said, I received the words, you have a neighbor. She's saying, a neighbor of this woman with spiritual gifts had some kind of conversation with her sister. A conversation that this woman with spiritual gifts did not know about. She's giving me the words, disapprove of. She's saying it would have been a conversation that this woman with spiritual gifts would have disapproved of. Something about karma with another word that I can't quite make out. But then I received the words balancing of the scales. She's giving me the word rush. Somehow this word is referring to people rushing to come talk to this woman with spiritual gifts. I'm being shown a vision of a neighbor of this woman with spiritual gifts. Paying her sister during a conversation to be quiet about it. This neighbor asked for information about the woman with spiritual gifts. As well as future information. In other words, there was an exchange of money and a bribe was accepted for the sister to report back about information she found. This conversation took place at a time when the woman with spiritual gifts had no one but her sister to rely on for help. During a time when this woman was moving, the neighbor came over while the woman with spiritual gifts was away doing something like running an errand or something. And the sister was at the house alone. I received the words Rico and enough doing this to people. This statement is saying that there were multiple people not only being bribed to provide information about this woman with spiritual gifts, but also that there were multiple people doing the bribing. They all had a part to play, she said. They all had something to gain, she said. She's giving me the word monitoring. Something about playing a game with God. I received the word chairman. I was also shown an image of, it was like a mason hall with a bunch of people, a bunch of men in a mason hall, sitting and watching or listening to someone speak. I heard the words optimizing the childhood. This has something to do with the conversation between the neighbor and this woman's sister. The conversation she didn't know about. It has something to do with digging dirt, using something about the childhood of this woman with spiritual gifts, using information about her childhood against her or something. And whatever dirt digging has taken place, or that is taking place, is being sort of pieced together into a larger picture. And she's showing me court. So they're using this information somehow about this woman against her in court. I'm asking her why the neighbor would have an interest in participating against this woman so deeply. Why would he have such a deep interest? She's saying money. She just gave me the words centered with mirrors. This is referring to the installation of cameras in this woman's house. And she's giving me a vision of someone, a contractor, installing cameras in this woman's house in such a way where this neighbor would be describing placement of the camera, and also it's describing communication between the contractor installing the cameras and the neighbor. And she's showing me the neighbor being elsewhere, meaning not at this woman's home, where the cameras are being installed. He is at a different location, and he's communicating because he's communicating with this contractor who is setting up the cameras, telling him to center the camera, having to do with whatever it's reflecting off of, a mirror. They're working together to install a camera so that it can be seen on a television, like a monitor. She gave me the word traffic. Somehow, this contractor and the neighbor know each other. And the cameras installed in this woman's house were used to traffic her. And her children. She's saying, she gave me the words Moulin Rouge. Something about downloads. She gave me the word foster. I'm not quite sure how this relates, but foster has something to do with the relationship between the contractor and the neighbor. She gave me the word exploitation. She gave me the words mirrors and explode. This is referring to the trafficking. This woman and her children were put on display on camera to many people. Entertainment is the word she's giving me. False persona, she is saying. She's saying there's some kind of a description or something being said about this woman that goes along with the video of her and her children. Some kind of a picture being painted about her that goes along with this video trafficking. However it is appearing, taking place, it exploded, meaning it went viral. They made a lot of money, she is saying. She gave me the words collab and collapse. Collab meaning collaboration between people doing this to set her up, and collapse meaning to take her down, to take this woman down, this woman with spiritual gifts. And collab is referring to many people, not just the collaboration between the neighbor and her sister, or the neighbor and the contractor. Collab has to do with many people, other people that entered her home as she was trying to sell it during a divorce, other people she worked with, other people who knew her, had access to her information and ongoings within the house, within her life, she's saying. She gave me the words, spiritual gifts. She also gave me the words, peaches and cream. And this word has come up before in prior readings. It has something to do with this woman's, online presence. It might be a name that they've given her as a username or an online name. She gave me the words, frequency matters. What she's saying is that somehow they are letting people know, people who are watching this camera, whatever video they are watching of her, and this could be a million people, I don't know. It went viral. But her exploitation, however she is being bought and sold online, it is being associated with her YouTube channel. It is being associated with her business. She gave me the words, dream, sweet, sleep, deep, and also the word unalive. She also gave me the words intercepted and good. She's saying that this woman with spiritual gifts was being set up to be unalived, putting her to sleep. She gave me the words, unconditional sex. Somehow this is referring to this woman with spiritual gifts being set up to be with someone, to be presented with a person that would display themselves as providing unconditional love, but it would be not that. It would just be sex. It's like a bait and switch, is what she's saying. Needing to take a look at you. And that's what she just said. She just gave me the words, mainframe. Something about the neighbor's heart. I don't know why that has something to do with needing to take a look at you. and you, referring to the woman with spiritual gifts. She just gave me the words, harness energy. This is referring to rituals, parties, entertainment. This woman who's being videoed, who's being observed. People are energy harvesting off of her in various locations and events, in particular having to do with rituals and sex parties. And I'm being shown this taking place at a house that belongs to what this woman would have considered friends. I don't know why I just got the words parish and polio. There could have been plans to unalive this woman by giving her a disease. Also, the word parish seems to be associated with a church. She gave me the word marketplace. Oh my gosh. This marketplace is associated with a church. There's some kind of trafficking going on, being shown like the basement of a church. Something about getting attention. She gave me the words Father and faith. There is a father who is some kind of spiritual lead person. She's saying this person does what he does with the church as this lead person for attention. She gave me the word Atlantic. And she showed me a wire going from the United States to Europe, maybe? It must be Europe. I don't think it's Africa. She gave me the words umpteen unalive. Umpteen being a word that is used to describe numerous unalivings. She's given me the word transport. There's some kind of transport company that is used to She's giving me the words harness and harvest. I've been asking her because she's showing me a vision of a ship and bodies being laid in the bottom of a ship like the slaves were, just all in a row lying on their backs. I've been trying to ask her if these are alive bodies or dead bodies. She's saying dead. She gave me the word and counting. This has to do with a couple of words combined together, but I don't know what one of those words is. One of those words is accounting, and it refers to like body count, and it also refers to money. And count, I'm not sure what that means, and count. I just received the words, his dad couldn't go to jail. She said, unalive you. She's saying there is someone's father who could not take or could not handle going to prison for unaliving someone, for unaliving this woman with spiritual gifts. She said, he doesn't give up. She gave me the word adversary. She gave me the words 19th Amendment and 19th enemy, and the word stolen, and the word hacking, something about memorabilia. She gave me the words deep cleanse. She gave me the words balloons and you have no delusions. She gave me the words positive energy and haste. She's saying that this father and perhaps other people who are involved are trying to very quickly turn a new leaf, to undo, to reverse their crimes, she is saying. She's giving me the word weak and kid themselves. She just gave me the words Master Mason. She gave me the word backstab and the word betrayal. I want to thank beloved Mother Mary for coming through, and I am disconnecting now.
Thank you all so much for coming to my mediumship series, The Dead Speak. Our past loved ones have a lot to say, and they very much want to communicate with us. Connecting to our loved ones who are still on the earth plane is a real opportunity for spirits to communicate things left unsaid or things they want their family and friends to know. Most of all, they want their living loved ones to know that they are not alone and that they are loved and being guided from the other side. I do hope this reading reaches the person or family it is meant to. If you're interested in receiving communication from a past loved one, you can create an energetic connection to my channel by subscribing and watching my videos, and they could come through in one of my free collective readings here, or you can book a private mediumship reading with me directly at my website, ReneeGomez.com. Engaging with my channel in any way actually helps, so be sure to share this reading with family and friends to help confirm any information that feels unfamiliar to you. If you appreciate my mediumship, please boost the algorithm by liking this video and consider making a donation to support my work. Donations are never expected, but always appreciated, and can be made anytime at my website or at any of the links found in the description box below. I am sending you all grounding energy and love. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you at my next reading.